Hi, this is a tutorial on my everyday makeup that I do every single day. It's a very soft glam look. I hope you like it. I'm starting off with putting on a light layer of foundation all over my face and blending it out with a beauty blender. Then I'm applying concealer underneath my eyes. This is to cover up any darkness, any shadows I might have underneath my eyes, and then I'm blending it out with a beauty blender. After that, I take an eyebrow, I fix my eyebrows with an eyebrow mascara, and then I'm setting my face with some powder. After letting it sit for a bit, I'm taking the powder off, as I don't want to overbake and might make my face look dry. Now I'm taking a small brush and contouring, but very precisely, and then I switch to a bigger brush just because it's faster, but you want to contour the hollows of your face. Here I'm using the Hoola bronzer. Then I also contour my forehead to make it look smaller. And my jawline to make it look more sharp. Then taking some blush, I'm going to be applying it on my nose and on my cheeks. I apply it directly over where I put my contour so that it all blends in beautifully and look very seamless. Go over your blush as many times as you want to make it look how you want it to look. And then I'm just putting powder underneath where I contoured to make my contour line more sharp. Now using the Tartelette palette, I'm going to start working on my eyes. I'm using the color, I forget what, but it's a tan color. And I'm applying it in my crease, all over on both sides. I'm making sure that it's very nicely blended and looks beautiful. It's a skin tone, it's like 2 skin tones darker than my skin tone. So it's a pretty nice contour or shadowy color that looks very natural on me. I'm going underneath my eyes and with the same color, and I'm going over to make sure that it looks same on both sides and is very nicely blended. Now I'm using the Subculture palette. I'm going in with this skin color that's kind of like my skin tone color, and I'm going over my entire lid to make it look very natural, very seamless, and also blending in the darker color with it to make it look like natural, like I'm not wearing any eyeshadow whatsoever. Now using a highlighter color, I'm using a golden brown, but like more on the white side, and then I'm just blending in, I'm putting in my inner corner. After that, I'm going to put on an eyeliner. I start by drawing a small line out from my eye and then connecting it to the inside, and then just going over. I try to keep it very close to my lash line as I have tiny eyes and I don't want it to just devour my eyes. Then I'm putting on mascara. A good tip for putting on mascara is to have your mirror a little bit below your sight, so you have to look down on it. Then I'm just brushing away the powder that I put underneath my contours earlier. Then I'm just putting on a highlighter on the high points of my cheek, of my face. I'm also putting it on my nose and underneath my brow bone, or on my brow bone, underneath my eyebrows. Now I'm taking a peachy color and dabbing on my lips and just blending it out because I want a very natural, just barely a tint of color on my lips. I'm blending it with my fingers to get a very nice, fully blended look. Then I'm going over with a lip liner. I think this is from Anabelle in the color Spice, and it's my favorite lip liner of all time. And I'm just slightly overdrawing, but also blending the color I already have to make it look a bit like a gradient, but also very natural, trying to mimic the natural lip color that I have. Then I'm taking a pink shade. I think this is called Ibiza from the NYX Matte collection, and I'm blending it in the almost like the inner part of my mouth. Then I'm putting on a mole on any bumps that I might have, not only to conceal them but also to add some dimension to my look. And there you have it. That is the end of how I do a very natural look, and I think it's my go-to look and one that I like the most. I hope you enjoy it. Bye.